what we're going to do is just kind of wrap up here. I would just want to talk about 3 kind of key points that I hope we all taken in, and I certainly have. To Scott's point about digital currency, the physical world and the digital world has converged, right? And the worlds are colliding. There's no turning back, right? We're already this far, and the internet has really transformed the way we lived. If I think back 30 years ago, you can't imagine right then how far we've come in terms of the technology advancement, right? I mean, the children that are in this photo here are going to grow up banking very differently than the way we've grown up here, right? And so to me, I mean, you guys all heard the story, a little girl, 5 years old, was looking at a magazine and she said, hey, how come it ain't working, right? Just like because she's so used to using the iPad. So, if you think that's crazy, you ain't seen nothing yet, because the internet revolution, to all of the speakers' point today, has really just begun. But the good news is that we're in this together. So, the clients, the partners, the friends that we have come here today, rest assured, the internet is a fundamental key to both our future. So, if I know all the Google teams here are sitting here and raise their hand if anything. We can go down to the exchange, have a further conversation. But the last point that I kind of want to talk a little bit about, and this is a point we've been hearing all throughout the day. We've heard it in Scott's presentation, certainly in Mel's presentation. Companies making a change, and global players in Pierre, as well as, well, I think Dean is doing it. The story I want to kind of quickly share with you is, early on in my career, when I was still young and very energetic, working at a startup, I kept going back to my boss, and he had this crazy startup. It was, hey, boss, I want to make a transformation happen. How can I do that? And every week I kept going to saying that, and he said to me, if you want to make a transformation happen, it all starts with the first step, right? And so that's what we encourage you guys to do today. If it's anything, take the first step. And that company, actually, what I started with was, I don't know if you heard of Cena.com, that ultimately went IPO, and I started way before they went IPO. So when I was much younger. So with that, then he said to me, when you go IPO like we do, you go out and have a drink at the exchange, okay?